see the students filled in this hall today. And I'm sure most of the teachers must have been missing the students for a while. I did pass a number of schools previously, and it was rather sad to see that you could not see any students around the compound or in the school. The school was operational, but without our children. I'm glad that our children are back in classroom, because this is where you belong. You're meant to be in a school, and I'm so thankful to your parents and also to our teachers that you are back in school. We started school on 4th of January, and because of TC Cody, we had to close the school for 2 weeks. And from this week, we started school again, and I can very happily say that despite criticism from some sectors of our community, the school attendance is very, very good for a time like this, because we are going through a pandemic. From years 8 to year 13, as of yesterday, we had 76% attendance. Yesterday's attendance was 76%. If I take the total attendance from year 8 to year 13. But if I break it down from year 8 to year 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, I must say that year 12 and 13 attendance is very good. Year 12 has been somewhere around 79% average, and year 13 has been somewhere around 76%. The only class where we see the attendance needs to pick up is year 10, where the attendance is around 60-62%. So I just wanted to share with you that there are a lot more children in the classroom from year 8 to year 13 today than what it was, some people felt that the parents will not send their children to school. And I want to once again thank the parents for being patient, as well as making the decision to send their children to school. Patient because they are parents who want the schools to be open. In fact, I've been receiving emails and text messages from parents who are saying, when are you opening schools for ECE to year 7? We want to send our children back to school. And I will make the decision, and I will let everyone know when ECE to year 7 will start. But today I would like to talk to the students. It has not been a very easy year for you. For last 2 years, there has been a lot of disruption in your studies. And as students, we love our school environment. We love our friends in school. We like to come to school because, you have your recess, you have your PE classes, you can hang out with your friends, you can talk to them, what you did in the weekend, you can talk to your teachers. So it's a very different environment as compared to your home environment. And because the schools were disrupted because of the pandemic, and we could not open the schools, surely some children have been affected, because we all come from different background. And because we come from different background, there are different scenarios at home that a child has to go through. I want to assure all the students present here, if you need any assistance, please contact your head of school. Head of school will contact the ministry, and we will make sure that your needs are met. For example, if you don't have books, bags, stationery, we are ready to assist you with all those necessities. Some students may not be able to bring their lunch. We'll be able to assist you. So don't feel that in this difficult time you are alone. We stand with you, and we will assist you along your school journey. Anyone who needs to talk to a teacher, please feel free to talk to a teacher. If you're facing some difficulty at home or some personal issues that you want to discuss with someone, because teachers are your friends, you should go to them. You can also contact the child protection officer or any counselor that is available in the school. If a counselor is not available in the school and you need a counselor, we'll make sure a counselor is available for you. Right, so we will go out of our way to make you comfortable in your school environment. I want to emphasize that school is very important for your mental and social development. And therefore, we cannot close our schools forever. It is, it's often told, and we've heard it from various other development partners, and we know it ourselves, the school should be the last to close and first to open. But unfortunately, in Fiji's situation, there are calls being made that the school should not open because of the safety of our children. But there are statistics and data that proves otherwise. Simply says that our children are well protected in a school environment as compared to being at home. Because even if a child is at home, the parents keep going to the supermarket, they keep going to the municipal markets, or they report to work, and we don't know who all they meet. And then they come back to homes. And what guarantee is there that the parents are not carrying the virus and they will not pass it on to their children? At least in the school environment, we made sure that our children, for the safety of our children, all the adults, including our teachers and ancillary staff and any visitor that comes to the school, they're all fully vaccinated. So that level of protection we're providing to our children. We have also rolled out the COVID safe protocol, and in this school, I have seen firsthand how the school has rolled out the COVID safe protocol. Most of you are already in mask, you are sanitizing, you're washing your hands. Sitting in an open space like this where air circulation is possible, having fans in classroom, all that helps to keep the virus away. And unfortunately, as we hear from WHO and other medical experts, this virus is not going to go away soon. We have to live with it. So we need to have these preventative measures to protect our children. And all schools have rolled out protective measures. And I was told by the head of school that the attendance in this school is very good. And it signals the fact that the parents have confidence in the school, they have confidence in the teachers, and they have confidence in the COVID safe protocol that has been rolled out. So all in all, I want to assure Year 12 and 13 students that Ministry of Education is concerned about the exams. There are students who are worried about the exams. You know that we had prepared the revision work for years 12 and 13, and during school break we had rolled out the revision lesson plans and the delivery through our Walesi platform. That material is also available on our Ministry of Education's website. So if you want to know more about your maths, English, or physics that was delivered through Walesi platform, you can actually download and you can watch that on your computer, on a smart TV, in your own spare time. And even the teachers can download that and show it to you during school time. Those lessons were prepared based on the performance of children in those subject areas. So the test people who are involved in it, they identified that year in, year out, students face difficulty in all these topics. So they picked up all those topics, they simplified and they prepared those topics and they delivered through Walesi platform, the education channel on Walesi. So teachers, I would encourage you to visit MEHA website. There is a portal called Learning Hub, and there are a lot of resources found on that Learning Hub, and you can download and use it for your children. Year 12 and 13 will be sitting for the exams. From 1st of Feb, Year 13 will start with the exams. I was told by the heads of schools and the teachers, and it has been confirmed through our survey as well, that most the coverage of the curriculum was completed a long time ago, and all this while the teachers are just revising those lessons. So it's a matter of time, and please focus on your study. And if you have any questions regarding your studies, you should approach your teachers, and teachers are most willing to assist you to overcome this short period where you will be sitting for your exams. There were calls made that let's defer the exams. We cannot defer the exams for two reasons. First reason is that we need our classrooms to be empty so that we can bring in year 1 students and we can push the other levels right up to year 13. If the classrooms are still occupied, we won't be able to roll out the new school year. So that's one difficulty. Second difficulty is that the tertiary institutions, they want your results so that you can move into universities or you can move into the courses that you want to do, that is the TVET courses. Or some of you may think that, okay, enough with studies and I want to now start work. So whatever your reasons may be, but your marks, it is important. And the tertiary institutions, they need your result. Even the TELS and toppers scholarship that we offer, they also need your result so that they can move you to the next level. So after thorough consideration, we made the decision that yes, we will defer the exam by 2 weeks, which we did, and the exams will start on 1st of Feb so that our new school year can start in the month of April this year. So I wanted to share this with you and explain to you at one-to-one level why we could not defer the exams. And the message that I have for the students are tech savvy, they like to do everything through technology. Most students are very, very well versed with technology. In any household, when parents face problem in downloading a form or sending an email, or there is some issues with the phone itself or with the computer at home, is the children who are first to respond. They're the first ones to come up to the rescue of their parents. That's how advanced our children are. And we have also seen, gone are the days when parents used to sing lullabies. Nowadays, we just see that the parents connect their small gadget and the lullabies come on that gadget and the kids are holding and seeing and listening and learning. So there is so much technology involved in our day-to-day life. And I would like to in fact have a consultation with our students and get their views on what their thinking is around teaching and learning that we deliver in a school system. What are your views? What do you like to change in a school system? Because I recognize you as the most important client. Because of you, we have schools. Because of you, there is Ministry of Education, and because of you, we have heads of schools and teachers. You are our most valuable clients, and we need to develop that relationship with our clients to see what our clients want. You need to have a voice, you need to have a view in what we do at Ministry of Education, and whether we are providing that service appropriately to our students or not through the various infrastructure that we have. So that is something that I'm thinking about, and probably at another time I will be engaging the students to learn more from the students. And once we organize such forum, I will be inviting the students to join that forum and have one-to-one session with me and with my team, so that we can know your views and we can take into consideration your views when we realign, or when we develop our curriculum, or when we develop our policies. For students' information, the ministry is working towards e-learning, and we are appointing someone who will be taking charge of e-learning in schools. We will conduct a survey in all schools just to find out how we can roll out e-learning in schools. And we want that to happen. It will make teachers' life much easier. And it will bring in a very interesting dimension in students' life, because they'll be able to learn things in real time. You know, I would like to see a classroom which gets connected to internet, and when the teachers are talking about, say, map of Lambasa or different places in Lambasa or different places around Fiji, they're able to show you there and then. Or if they're teaching a particular subject where they talk about Caucasian, Negroids, etc., they're able to show you, rather than being very, very descriptive about each category of Homo sapiens or human beings. So we need to look at education from different lenses altogether. And because we live in a digital world, our children cannot be left behind. And they must not be left behind. We are competing at the global level. Our children should be as good as any other child in any other country. And they deserve the best, and we must give them the best. So we will work along those lines. Coming back to the teachers, I take this opportunity to thank our teachers for the work they have been doing so far. They have been providing a lot of assistance to our children. It is a pandemic, we all understand this. It cannot be a normal teaching and learning. Sometimes we have to think outside the box, and teachers have been just doing that. The number of schools where teachers have learned on their own how to use Moodle, how to use different digital technology, and I thank those teachers for doing that. Teachers have also been helping Ministry of Health in the vaccination program, in data verification, in managing quarantine centers, in raising awareness on COVID, and in fact they went out of their way to prepare schools so that our schools are COVID safe. They did all this for their children, for our students, and I thank each and every teacher present here today for the wonderful job you have been doing. I also take the opportunity to thank our school management committee and our community of Nadogo. Nadogo community has been very proactive, and they have been taking care of these schools through the help of the school management committee. So I want to thank the founders of these schools for this school, as well as the past and present school management committee for their contribution towards education. For our students, I just want to end by saying that the government is committed in the education of our children. Every year, $700 million is set aside for our children's education. Gone are the days when the parents had to fork out money from their pocket for the children's school fees. You may not have experienced this, but if you go home and talk to your parents, they will tell you that when we were in school, and if we came from a very large family, if we were like 5, 6 siblings, our parents had to set aside all our school fees. They had to work it out how much money is needed for the first term for 6 children, and they had to put that money aside. And sometimes the parents could not afford the school fees. They could not pay the school fees. And if a child came to the school, then the head of school will pull that child out in an assembly and simply say, you did not pay your school fees. Go home. We will not keep you in the school. So the children from poor families were singled out. They were pulled out of the assembly and they were questioned. No fault of theirs, but they were questioned why you did not pay the school fees. Those were the difficulties then, but you don't face this problem anymore. Your bus fare is taken care of. Your tuition fee is taken care of. Your textbooks are taken care of. So you are very privileged, and the only thing we ask from you is please focus on your studies, and sky is the limit. Also attain the dream that you have, and we are all behind you. So thank you very much, and thank you for listening. Good night.